Let's dig just a little bit deeper, shall we? To me, it's all about control. Because the tool itself, it's like teaching somebody how to paint. It's, okay, I kind of get it, but you have to practice with it. And the more you practice with it, the better you get. Back to the pen tool. Here we go. Let's go ahead and bring it back out again. So I'm going to click and hold and tear it off right there. I love that feature. I'm going to do something we've done 75 times already. Draw me a pyramid. Click, come down to about here, click, come down to, about here, hold the shift key down, click, and come right back up. Look for the circle and click. I know we've done a lot of these. Bear with me. Let's come over here, just like we did in the last movie, the last lesson, and we're going to click right about here, and that means add a point because of the plus sign. We're going to come over to here. We're going to say add a point because of the plus sign. We'll go ahead and get rid of this point, wait for the negative, and there you go. Now don't forget, we do have control of that one right there because it's the last one we worked on. So without touching anything else, we can use the down arrow key and see if we can get that kind of straightened out. Now it's not perfect, so we need to start working here. What I'm talking about is what's going on up here. Stuff we can do. For example, let's go to our direct selection tool. We need to work on this trapezoid. First thing, I would like to get these straight. Have you ever had this happen? I've got that one selected, and I'm moving it up and down with my arrow keys, and one up is too much and one down is too much. It doesn't seem to be able to put itself together. And you say, I hate that. So what we're going to do is select both of them up here with a mark key and a click. These are not active, those are. And now we have up here, see this stuff, I love this area. It changes based on what you're doing. So it says, well, he's got 2 anchor points selected. I bet he probably wants to maybe put those things nice and straight left and right, which would be this one right here. Click it. Now, did you see what just happened? It aligned them. Even anchor points can be done or aligned using these options up here. It's pretty cool. So we got that done. We're happy. We held the shift key down here. We know that's straight. And so we need to move on to something else. Look at all the options that you have up here if we're working on an image with the direct selection tool and anchor points. You got convert buttons. That converts straights. That converts smooths. So let's go ahead and do one at a time. I'm going to click on that anchor point and click this button because I want to smooth. And I'll click on this one, and I want that one to be smooth too. But not only did it make them smooth, it did it perfectly. Each one is exactly the same. I really do like that. So we've got a smoother dome now, I suppose. Over here, you have options for your handles, how you view them. Do you want to see the handles if you select multiple anchor points, or do you want to hide them? Now, if you're working on a document that has like billions of anchor points, which might not necessarily be unusual, you might not want to see the anchor points on everything and the handles because it would get really confusing. So you might want to turn that one off. We only have 4. We're fine. So I'll leave that on so we can see anchor points if they're selected. This over here says, well, you got something selected. Would you like me to get rid of it for you? No, I don't want to do that. But what we have over here, let me go ahead and select these 2 at the top, marquee them. You have a button here that allows you to cut them at the selected anchor points. And if you click that button, what happens is basically you're cutting the shape at these 2 points. Now, if I come back out again here and select it, as you can see, it's a separate shape. So let's do this. Let's make sure we got this thing. And let's lift the lid on this bad boy. So we've actually cut it. All right, what's left? Well, let's go back over here and select our direct selection tool. And let's select those 2 anchor points right there. They're open. And we have a button over here that says, would you like to put those together? Would you like to connect them? If you click the button, you get a perfectly straight line path between the 2. You've got a lot of options going on up here. All the things you need, all the things that you can do. It changes what's going on based on what you have selected. What's not to like? On to the next.